guest tonight, Avid. He's out fishing, so we're gonna watch him catch some fish. We also
I'm
have
gonna do that.
Randy Cura, one of the Guard Dog Pro staff members, and we're ready to rock and roll. Hey, JBT, welcome aboard. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. River Rat, thank you for coming in. So, Avid, the first things people are going to want to know is what your PBs are. 922 Crappie, thank you for coming in.
My champ PB is 27 pounds.
Dang.
My flathead is 35, and my
Nice.
blue is 83.
That's
I
crazy.
wish I was close to that. Hey, Billy, thank you for coming in tonight.
Hey, Billy.
I'm just gonna warn everybody right now. I got a handful of Halloween candy that I'm gonna be munching on because that's what I do.
I
This
said,
is that time of year.
I only buy what I want to eat.
Exactly. Exactly.
I used to be, trust me, I used to eat them by the pound in one setting. But just to let everybody know, I do have a new rod on the yellow rod, a new reel. Until I get my pin rival fixed, I have the Akuma Pro bait caster.
Hey, Johnny, thank you for coming in.
And on the 12-foot, I have a new pin Pierce 5 on it.
Thank you for coming in.
And on the pin Pierce, I have what's that line again? I forgot it. It's I can't remember the braid, but it's an 832 braid, 12-strand braid, 40-pound test on it, and I got Whiskey Seeker 30-pound monofilament on a Akuma reel. Hey, Monty.
Yeah, 922 ain't kidding, man.
Well,
I mean, I got me a whole bunch of candy.
Coming in.
I still have a big bowl of candy left over from
Randy.
no one came trick or treated on. I do have the guard dog set up to where if it gets a good hit, it's going to pop off.
That'd be nice.
It did it earlier before the show, but it grabbed it by the bait instead of by the hook.
Billy, I'm doing good today. Day 9, I'm feeling good.
I do love my heavy action rods. I do admit that. Because when I'm fishing rivers, I like to be able to pull cats out of the heavy current.
Right.
But a broomstick rod, that's more of a trolling rod, but I use it for flatheads and heavy cover.
Yep. Makes sense.
And with a Whiskey Seeker 30-pound test, it don't want to break. You hook it, it's either coming in or you either going to bring in the tree and the fish or you're going to snap it. 9 times I will snap at the knot.
What kind of rods are you using, Avid? What brand?
I got a Kuma 12-foot on the right, and the yellow one is BJ heavy action trolling rod. I do have an Uncle Lou's rod in the truck, and I do have another Akuma rod in the truck. But I'm trying to get this. I finally got this guard dog where he can set up on a BJ rod real good.
What's the rod limit where you're at?
Go off on that one.
How many rods can you have out there at once?
I can have 2 rods out here, and I can have up to 9 more as long as I have them labeled with tags.
That's crazy.
Okay, welcome aboard.
So right
JB,
now, since it's windy and raining, I'm only using 2.
That makes sense.
JBT says, Whiskey Seeker line used to be my favorite line until I got a bad spool. They wouldn't replace it for them. And I've heard that before.
Huh. Never tried that.
922, welcome aboard. Yeah, we're having a great night tonight. So, Avid, where do you go fishing most of the time?
I go to the Kaskaskia, I go to the Mississippi, I go to Carlisle, I go to the Ohio, and I go to the Illinois River.
Nice.
But the Mississippi and the Kaskaskia are my 2 favorite places.
Cool. I
'Cause
just
that's
got
where the big cat.
river up here.
That's where the big cats hang out.
The big boys.
Randy, you're a brat.
What's that?
Because any chance I get to fish a confluence, I'll fish it.
Well, the
And that's basically what confluence is, where you get 2 or 3 rivers joining into one major river.
What do you look for? Do
That
you
makes
look
it good.
for eddies or straight current, or what do you look for, Avid?
Me, as a bank angler, I'm looking for points. I'm looking for fallen trees in the water. I'm looking for, when you look in the water and you see that bank go straight down, I'll put lines there. I'll put lines shallow. I look for muddy banks, sandy banks, rocky points, wing dams. I look for waters where it just swells and spins on top, because you know there's a deep hole there, and you can fish it if you put your lines upriver of it and let it drop on the ledges. I look for a lot of different chow signs on the river.
Yeah, I try to learn the river by looking at it. And that makes a big difference. If you can read the river, you're going to do good.
The first key point of getting a river for a bank angler that don't use electronics, read the shoreline. Read the shoreline and watch the river flow. The flow of the river in the back line will tell you everything you want to know.
go with the flow. That's what I always say.
Mr. W, coming in. Okay, we don't have any noodlers tonight, but in the future we might have Angela, who is a snapping turtle noodler.
Jeez.
And that's crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say a little bit out of my wheelhouse.
When I was younger, what,
But if
noodling?
you have some good noodlers, let us know and we'll surely bring them up. You're
Noodling
right.
for catfish is fun.
Yeah, I look for slack
But
water.
I would never go noodling for turtles. If you're noodling for catfish, you want muddy, sandy water
Yeah. Yeah, some of these
where they
YouTubers,
have rocks.
they do noodling, but they set up traps and they know where they are and they go in there and it kind of misleads people a lot on what the real noodling is all about. But
Well, when
Angela's
I did noodling when I was younger, I went looking through under boat docks, under dugout water, under the banks where I know they'd be at, and places like that. Sunken hollow trees, you'll find them in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, JBT, she is. They're pretty awesome, but I'm amazed she still has all her fingers left. There's one thing I would never do is mess with a catfish.
I'll tell
See,
you what,
welcome back. Been coming in on the weekend or on Sundays.
this is the only fish I'm going to be noodling today.
What
Little
fish
Swedish
is
fish
that?
action. Little Swedish fish. Yeah.
Well, hey, I'm waiting to stick my hand in the catfish's mouth again.
No, thank you.
You guys share us out, shout us out, like, subscribe, and with us. That way,
The only catfish I will not stick my hand in. The only catfish I won't stick my hand in its mouth is a channel cat.
Why is that?
You stick your hand in their mouth and they try to twist on you.
Wow. And the others don't?
AVID Johnny Small Pepper wants to know how the bite is.
What is?
He just put his line in.
What was that
Johnny.
again?
Johnny Small Pepper want to know how the bite is.
It's slow right now because we got a storm front moving in.
We're all white up here. We got snow and it's snowing to beat heck right now. So we're kind of
all this next week is going to be between 40 and 60 degrees here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a big one. It's a big one, but he used two hands.
I love landing a big blue and I love landing a big blue and a big flathead with my hands.
The way things are going, we'll be ice fishing before Christmas.
I'm hoping before Thanksgiving.
That's pretty quick.
I don't.
Yeah.
Thank you, Johnny.
We'll see. We'll have a lot of mild winters here.
Right? You don't want to go out on your ice? Might fall through.
No, no. If we get ice here, it's paper thin.
Nope.
I wait for it to get 10 below before it actually. We had chill factors below zero this last couple of days, but the high today right now is 26 degrees only.
Yeah, people don't know. Once you get to 4
26.
inches, you're pretty good to go. All you need is 4 inches of ice.
Yep.
And some people fish even less than that.
Down here where I live,
I like the
down here where I live, you'd be lucky to get 4 inches of ice. You won't get no 4 inches of ice here.
That's kind of sad.
I like having a 4 to 8
If you do, it'd be every 6 or 7 years when we have a big bad storm come through here.
Yeah, I think the season last year started, we were fishing like 3 inches. But by the end of the season, I want to say like February, Marchish, we're pulling, oh my gosh, like 25 inches. They got pretty thick.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that 4 to 8 inches. So much easier to drill a hole and set up. And if you have to move, it's not that big a deal. But when you start getting 32, 36 inches, it's a big deal to drill.
Yeah, you're going to need your extension. 2 batteries, maybe even get through that bad boy.
Oh yeah, you need a gas powered auger to go through that one.
I hate gas. I mean, gas used to be the way to go, but man, nowadays with the electric ones, they're just the torque on them and the convenience. You carry 2 batteries, it's going to last you all day and then some.
Yeah, I sold my gas last year.
Yep. Gas is the past.
And the people that have ice houses, all that smoke from the 2-cycle engines and stuff,
Right.
they love the electric.
Yep.
They can drill them, and there's no smoke, residual smoke inside the ice houses.
Speaking of ice fishing, you know, rumor is we might be doing a lot of ice fishing with a guard dog soon. I know I did it last year, but I think this year might be a little different.
Yeah, I'm thinking about paying a visit up around.
Was
I'm
that
thinking
AVID?
about paying a visit up around Kentucky Crappie area to do some ice fishing.
Nice.
I'm really excited about the new guard dog for ice fishing coming out, and I definitely give it a
I'm
shot.
curious how it would work for fishing for crappies undercover docks with a diamond or a dock runner.
I'm telling you, we use the full size guard dogs on the dock runners all the time. But you know, we get this new model out there. It's 3/4 of the size, so it'll be even better. But yeah, the full size guard dog works fine on dock demons, dock runners,
not yet.
anything. Little 32-inch rods, they work just fine. They look a little funny because it's as big as the rod, but
Yeah, that's what I told Monty. I said most of your ice fishing rods have big eyelets on the end.
right, so it doesn't ice up.
There's ice on the line, so they have to have room for it to come in.
Right.
And so, yeah, the guard dog should work great on it.
I think the most challenging part's going to be just getting a way to mount the rod just
I'm
right.
liking these guard dogs because, like you said, you just set them and forget them.
Set them and forget them, baby.
Right.
Yeah, it gets pretty boring ice fishing sometimes.
But when you use like a broomstick rod when you're using these broomstick rods that are made for trolling, it's a little bit different on how you have to set them up.
Right. Oh.
But if you're using like a regular catfishing rod, they're easier to set up and easier to adjust.
Well, I put
because the eyelets on these broomstick rods are a lot more different.
I put a couple holes in my ice house, and I put a couple holes outside. So the outside ones, there's just no way I can unzip my ice house and run out there and get the bite. And a lot of times ice fishing, they're sluggish. They hit it hard once, and that's it. And if you don't set the hook, you lose them. So I'm pretty excited about it. It's a new way of fishing.
Yeah, I'm
And when
I'm excited for them too because I want to see how they work on smaller rods.
And when people start figuring out that these change the whole way they fish, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, because if you're using the Dock Demon, Dock Runner, or the Whisker Seeker ice rod, they're small rods, and you need something smaller for those.
Well, hi, Lisa. Thank you.
You need something small for them.
Monty says the new guard dog idea came from Randy.
That's
what
you know,
sparked that idea.
Sometimes it just comes to me in the shower. I don't know.
It's great.
It's probably TMI.
Lisa, I can't see.
So Randy, when your head's getting wet, you get ideas that pop in, right?
Tia, thank you for coming in.
That's an idea, River Rats. I'm just trying to figure out how to do it. That's an idea, River Rats. I'm just trying to figure out how to do it.
Retired Rick, thank you for coming in and joining us.
Hey, Rick, welcome in, bud. Another Illinois brother. Welcome
Our special guest is Avid tonight, and we're picking his brain and asking him questions. If you have any questions, please put them in. So, Avid, I hear you cook besides fish.
Oh yeah. What's your favorite dish? And I can tell you how to cook it. Or your favorite meat.
Let's see.
I'm into making sausage.
Sausage? Homemade sausage? That's easy.
Yeah, I make all
Making
kinds.
homemade sausage, you can take either half a flat of a brisket and cube it and partially freeze it with some sausage or pork and run it through a grinder and add your seasonings to it that you want for the spices. And if you have a
Nice.
press that you can put in press that runs it through a tube and makes into casings to make your sausages, and do a slow smoke of 150 to 160 for about 8 to 12 hours. You can make some good homemade sausages that way. And as it comes out of the smoker, you put them in an ice bath to cool them off. And you can vacuum seal them and pull them out later on and put them on the grill or pan fry them, and it'll come out great.
Yep. Welcome, Graybird. Welcome, Brenda. Nice to see you guys join us tonight. If you guys haven't got Redbird or Grey Wolf's channel, you need to hook up with them. They're all good people.
Redbird and Graybird are both awesome people.
I tell you, this channel has some of the best people in that I see on the internet.
Oh yeah, I try to keep getting you guys new people and sharing you out and shouting you out every chance I get. Because you guys are good with what you got, and you guys have a lot of things to share in the show. So it's great.
Welcome aboard. Yeah, that's the best thing about this channel is so far we got some great people coming in, and ran out of battery in my battery pack. Charging my spinal cord stimulator. I got to put this on my back, and then I hook a battery pack and it charges. But it ran out of juice on me.
Story of my life, Don.
Well,
I just got to hit on that 12-foot rod. I'll be right back.
Grey Wolf, congrats to you. There's a lot of people been where you've been, Grey Wolf, and a lot of people on these tubes, and they all understand.
Looks like someone's talking about backlashing, huh?
Yeah, watch one day.
I hate that.
And he just totally got a good one.
That's a big rod there. That's a man's rod.
Yeah, Avid uses some big rods. But he tries. Avid's a good guy at heart, and some people have a problem with him, but they just don't understand people with big hearts. And Avid's got a big heart. He just is totally nice to everybody. Just like Randy. Just nice by Redbird. All these people in here. Hook up, guys. Drop links, do whatever you need to do. And we got such great bunch that comes in here that there's no drama or anything like that. We just have a good time.
I tell you what, Don, I had some, we went fishing Friday before the storm rolled in because I knew the storm was coming in. And we had a really good multi-species day. So I
Yeah.
guess what they say about, the fish can tell when a storm's moving. Oh, look what he got a cat there. Look at Avid.
Oh, nice
You
little.
go, a little channel looks like, right?
Oh, it looks like it to me. That
Yeah.
sure would go nice in my frying pan.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, and bread it up. Hmm.
That's all right, Brenda. Professional paranoia. Nolia. Thanks for coming in.
Backlash caught 9 bass, yes, today. Nice. Must be warmer than it is out in most of our areas that we're from, because
Yeah.
it's flipping cold out there right now. Let's do a weather check, shall we? I'll give you the Colorado weather check.
I'm on day 9 of feeling better, but we had a benefit for my sister-in-law today, and kind of wore me out. When I get wore out, I get my words slurred and stuff yet, but I'm getting better every day. And this last week, I gained 25, oh, not 20, 10 pounds, but I lost 25 in August. And doctors are still trying to figure out what it is. But things are going good right now. A little disoriented yet, but I'll get there.
There you go.
Yeah, we saw that. That was a nice one. That's something.
It's about
Brenda,
half a pound.
Brenda, let me see if I can figure out how to do that.
That's about a half a pound, but there's way bigger in here than that.
Not just a
The
baby.
lake record flathead out of here is 45 pounds.
Jeez.
The lake record channel cats out of here is I think 18. Boy, he wanted it so hard he knocked the slack out of that rod.
He thought he was a big boy.
He thought he was, but he hooked himself in the corner of the mouth. What, Don?
Did that work, Brenda? Oh, I'm trying to figure out how to make people a moderator. And
got
if you're in chat, if you're in chat on YouTube, you go to the 3 dots beside their name, click on it, and you can add them as a mod or a managing mod.
Okay, that ain't so hard. Put user in timeout. I'm gonna put Avid in timeout. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not in chat. Oh, I'm in chat, but
no, I don't got no option. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah,
you see, managing mods can help you take care of your channel for you. So
I just show up and eat candy.
Huh?
I just show up and eat candy. That's my job. Because it rhymes with Randy.
Yeah, Randy's candy.
Yep.
Yeah, that's for catfish. I caught him a catfish.
Yep, he ain't got skunked.
If I miss anybody, I'm sorry. I'm a rookie.
I'm just waiting to see that GUARDDOG go off on live.
It's on the right.
Yeah, the yellow rod.
It's like Pro Staff Gene always says, it's better to catch a dink than stink. Dink over stink.
Hey, a catfish is a catfish. You're not skunked.
Right.
So think guard dog has improved any of your fishing?
Say what?
Has the guard dog improved your fishing at all?
Yeah. It's caught me some nice size channel cats and nice size flatheads, but it hasn't caught me nothing as big as I wanted to yet, but it will in time. It's caught me some 10 to 18 pound channels. It's caught me a 25, 30 pound flathead, but I want bigger.
Yeah.
I want the bigger cats. But they
Get
will.
backlash.
It'll come in time. Hey, backlash. But it's like everything. Once you get it, you gotta get used to it. You gotta get used to how it works, how it sets up and everything. But once you get everything dialed in, you're gonna start catching them fish.
Yeah.
I'm not even worried about the guard dog right now. I'm worried more about the 12-foot, because I know if that fish gets that hook on that guard dog, he's done for. But if he's going to short bite that bait, it's going to happen.
Yeah, I went through a learning curve, and I guess every day I learn a little more. But using it on the boat, using it on the shore, pretty much the same. Except in the boat, you have to compensate for the people who wake you, and the boat gets rock and rolling. But it hadn't seemed to bother it all that much doing it that way.
No. I've seen a lot. I've been using it, and I'm going to try using it next weekend for trout and carp. I'm going to catch some carp for bait so I can vacuum seal it.
Yep.
And use it for wintertime fishing, because right now down here, this time of year, the catfish are going from, they still eat bluegills, but they're more trending over to the shad and the carp, because it's more fatty and more protein in them than the bluegills will have.
More oily.
More oily.
Yep.
But down here, I noticed there's times of years that you need to know how to fish it with certain baits, and when to start changing back over to the baits they want.
Right.
Because spring, summer, and fall, you can get away with shad, bluegill, and all those other baits. But when it starts getting in the fall to winter, you want to go back to the shad, the skipjack, all the baits that are oily and bloody. You want to get more protein and more of the oils they want.
Yep. You still got your live well going in your pickup now?
I got my live well in my pickup, and I got a live well at home. I keep them both running.
I know the other day you were catching pretty good bluegills.
Oh yeah, I was catching them anywhere from 5 inches to 9 inches. And yes. I put them in my live well at home, and they're still alive and kicking.
I would have had to eat some of them.
Come next spring, ooh.
Randy. I like that.
I don't know if you seen that right on the left. He got hit again. That right on the left went down hard.
What do you got on there?
Cut shad.
Nice, nice.
The one, the guard dog has a live bluegill on it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Brett, I'd love to go fishing with you. What's Randy?
I'm trying to entice a flathead to hit the guard dog.
Well, we're waiting for you to catch a fish.
While we're waiting for Avid to catch a fish. While we're waiting for Avid to catch a bigger fish. Let me show you guys
Yeah.
this rainbow trout I caught yesterday off the guard dog. Let me show you. It's fun.
Yeah, guys, hook up with one another, share us out.
That's a nice trout.
Yeah, baby. That's on the guard dog.
Is that a lake trout?
No, it's a rainbow.
Really?
Almost.
Oh, you live in Colorado. That's right.
Yep. He was like 20, almost 23 inches. Let's see what he weighs. 6 pounds, 13 ounces.
That's a nice trout.
You're right.
And that was Friday.
I'd been happy to catch something that big of a trout.
That's
What was your bait?
that was the power bait, cheese power bait.
Really?
Yep. Yeah.
No,
So
don't let him go.
I let him go. Let somebody else catch him.
Putting him in a smoker.
Well, I tell you, that was like the second of the day. The third one we caught was just a little bit smaller, and it went into shock. It didn't revive too well, so we ended up keeping that one and giving it to our friend because he wanted a nice fresh fish dinner, so we hooked him up.
You see, I'd have taken that 6-pound trout, flayed him out, put him in the smoker,
right,
with some apple wood,
yeah,
butter and cinnamon, and let him smoke for about 3 or 4 hours, and pull him off, and he'd been dinner.
Dinner.
Live fishing too.
Winner. Rainbow trout dinner.
Exactly, not chicken dinner, rainbow trout dinner.
Yeah, we release most of the fish we catch, like I said, unless it doesn't live, and then sometimes we'll cook it up for us or give it to friends, but we try to release everything else we catch.
I understand that.
It's just easier.
I keep harvest my fish. I don't keep everything I catch, but unless it's bluegills, because I use them later on for baits.
Yep. We caught a mess load of bluegill. My brother Clint was catching them just a good old-fashioned way, with a half a night crawler on a small hook and a small weight and just casting out towards a school of them. He must have had like 30 of them within an hour, and we took them all home and froze them for ice fishing bait. So
yeah, like my shad, I'll keep them and I'll put them in an ice brine, and when I get them home, I'll just pat them dry, put them in a vacuum sealer, and vacuum seal them.
Yeah, I need to get one of them vacuum sealers.
My ice brine already pre-freezes them.
Nice.
Which is a cooler full of ice, water, and sea salt. So when you drop your fish in there, it'll shock them to the point where they're frozen and stiff, pre-frozen. And if you keep them in that ice brine for days, they're still good, as long as you keep adding new ice to it. And you can take this fish out of the ice brine and still cut them up for bait and use them.
Nice.
And it'll just be like you just caught them. It won't be mushy or nothing.
I want to do either on a tip up, maybe a dead stick. I want to go after some pike this winter through the ice. Maybe put a whole bluegill, or maybe just do a cut bait and see if some of the other predators will hit it. But that'd be fun through the ice.
You find out a pike's #1 bait that he likes, and you dead stick it through the ice with a guard dog on it.
Bam.
You're gonna be in trouble.
I like being in trouble. I'm a bad boy. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but I tell you what, you may end up with a bigger pike than what you're thinking is going to be on the other end.
You're going to have to drill a second hole next to the first one just to get it through, right?
Yeah, you're going to have a chainsaw handy to cut that hole bigger.
We're going to need a bigger boat.
Yeah, exactly. Because I know pike, they can get up to 60s and 70 pounds.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'm going to have to. This is my first winter going after big fish. So I'm gonna have to get bigger line. Probably go to braid, at least 15-pound braid.
I'm
That's
using
my
Suffix
bucket
832 40-pound braid, and that's perfect.
My bucket list is go over to Montana and do some lake trout.
Oh yeah, there's some good lake trout
If
in
you want to
Colorado
go
as
to
well.
Lake Trout in Montana, go to Flathead Lake.
Flathead
I
Lake.
was gonna go up to Fort Fort. I can't remember the lake on the Missouri River. It's not too far.
Yeah. But I'm saying if you want to go up to the big lake trout in Montana, Flathead Lake has them really big.
Yeah, we caught some suckerfish the other day for ice fishing again to freeze them up, and that's a favorite of the lake trout out here in Colorado. They love suckerfish.
But I tell you what, if you had suckerfish and you knew where there was muskies at,
Right?
you hook up a quick set on them things, you're in for a fight.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good ice fishing season. I can already feel. I mean, the first snow seems pretty solid. Temperatures stay down for a while. Could be a early start ice fishing season. We'll see.
One of you moderators want to share out
Hey, Maurice.
Freedom Redbird's channel for me? Good evening, Maurice. Thank you for coming in.
Maurice Cason, how you doing, buddy? There's a good old friend right there. Channel Cat's hitting that 12-foot again.
Nice, Brenda.
Yeah, okay. Like I was
Every so
saying,
often you see that thing get tagged hard.
right? I just got pro staff with Catfish Sumo, and I tell you what, I'm digging the rods. They're like medium heavy, 7.6 feet, but the tip feels like it's medium light, so you can detect bites. And they're
Yeah.
super sensitive bringing them in. I love them. I got a spinning rod and a bait cast, which surprisingly I actually am getting used to. So I didn't think I'd be able to get used to a bait caster. I only bird nested for like the first week. After that, I kind of got the thing dialed in a little bit.
I love my
they're
pin
fun.
rival. I like my pin rival bait caster, but since I can't get the bait clicker to shut off to where I can get longer distances when I cast it, because the bait clicker won't shut off.
Yikes, that's not good.
So I had to get an Akuma in its place until I get the pin rival fixed. And now I have to learn how to cast the Akuma, because it's a lot different than the pin rival.
I'll tell you what, you just got to crank up the brakes, whatever brakes you have. And
there's only one brake, and that's for the weight drop. But when you cast it don't.
I'm the same thing.
Don't have anything. Don't control the spool.
I tell you what, like I said, mine only has the one as well, and the only way I got that figured out is just I cranked it as tight as I could make it, and then little by little made it a little bit looser as I got a little bit more confident. And this is not my ideal, guys. I got it off some guy off YouTube, so I wish I could give him credit. But when you're casting a bait caster, when you're going at the full extent, what you want to do is not go straight out. You want to turn it. I don't know why, but it actually helps. So I'm casting out, and I'm just at the point of it flying off the rod. I turn it sideways, and it makes the spool go from this direction to this direction, and it just seems to come off. And I haven't got any backlashes since. So if you guys are having backlash issues, crank up your one brake if all you have is one brake, and then when you cast, go from straight out to turn it, and let it go, and see if that helps for you.
Backlashes yet.
So you're fortunate. I like I said, I was Backlash City when I first got mine. It was not a family show on that video.
I love the pin rival because I haven't had no backlashes on it, but I have to thumb this Okuma after I cast it, so
I
I
ain't got the
don't get a
thumbing down yet.
backlash.
That thumbing I haven't got
Huh?
down yet. I just, like I said, I just can't cast super far. I mean, I'm still getting, I want to say at least, I don't know, 50 yards. But it's not even close to the distance I can get with my spinning rod until I'm at to the
I
point where I
can,
can just turn down the brake a little bit more.
up here at Willow Lake, I can cast halfway, almost. People say I can cast halfway across the lake, but all I'm doing is casting out to the channel and letting it drop in with my 12-foot rods. And I
Right.
can't do that with the Okuma. I could do it with a Penn Rival, but this Okuma I gotta get used to it to get out that far.
Right.
So, Evan,
And
what setups do you use?
Say what?
What setups do you use?
I use Carolina rigs when it's muddy and sandy bottoms, but if it's rocks, I use like I said, a Kentucky rig where you have a 3-way swivel and you have the line going down to the top. Then you have like a 12-pound leader going down to the sinker.
Right.
And the line that goes to the hook, I'll have like a 40-pound monofilament tied to it. So that way, if you're in rocks and the sinker gets caught in rocks, that catfish hooks that hook is going to break that 10-pound leader to the sinker, and you still got the fish on there.
Right. So
But
you use 12-pound or 12-foot rods.
I use 12-foot rods, 7 to 12-foot rods. Because yellow rod that's in the headlights right now, that's a 7-foot.
I got
And
Friday. I'm sorry, go ahead, brother.
And I tell you what, you can, with a 12-foot rods and 40-pound braid, I can tell I get a way better hookup off braid than I will monofilament.
Yeah, braid definitely. Braid flies out. I agree.
Braid flies out, and it don't have the stretch like monofilament does.
Right. I mean, I still use a fluorocarbon leader, but
yeah, I use a fluorocarbon leader, but that fluorocarbon leader don't have that much stretch.
Right.
Depends on how long of a leader you got on there.
Yeah, I usually do about a foot.
And
That's usually plenty enough to fool these fish.
I do anywhere from a foot to 24 inches, depending on the time of year and the temperature.
Yeah, see, folks, that's kind of the way I learned. I did.
I go anywhere from 12 to 18-inch leaders.
I caught one fish Friday off the bait caster, and that's I did one decent cast, and it went out probably, like I said, like 50 feet. And I caught one decent fish on Friday. Let me share it with you real quick. This is one I caught off the bait caster.
Guys, my first pike on the catfish sumo chop.
Welcome, Sandy.
It's a view.
My girl.
There's that.
Oh, that's your trout you cut off the bait caster?
No, that's the bait. That's the pike. 33-inch pike.
Oh, that's a pike. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was on the bait caster.
One of the best eating fishes you can catch.
Catch and release,
see,
baby.
I know the BJ rod with the Okuma. It'll work good under the Carlisle Dam for most pikes down there because I don't have to cast a country mile.
Yep, that's just it. The place I was fishing, as long as I can get out at least 50 feet, it'd be okay.
Yeah.
Well, see, if I go 50 feet, I'm in the middle of the river, so.
Right.
Because down below the Carlisle Dam, you look at it maybe 200 feet across. So if I get 150 feet out there, you're good. You'll get big cats, you'll get muskies, you'll get stripers, you'll get whatever that's in there.
Yeah, you don't always need to cast out to the middle. A lot of times people get to a new place and they get all excited and they don't even watch the the fish that are like 15, 20 feet offshore. You cast right past them.
Right.
But see, that's why I like to read the rivers and the banks.
Hey, Cindy, I'm doing good. This day 9 of feeling good. A little tired tonight, but
Hey, Cindy.
I've gained about 10 pounds this last week, which is great for me. 'Cause I lost 25 in August.
All right,
So
he's playing with that 12-foot again. Did you a channel cat playing with a 12-foot or a cigar?
but we're having a great time.
I just ran out of tea. Speak for yourself.
Cindy, she's quite the. I watch them a lot of times. I miss a few. Mostly it's because it's the internet not letting me know, but she's always a riot to watch. Kelly, welcome aboard. Thanks for coming in. I watch a lot, but I don't always comment anymore. But as I'm feeling better, I'm starting to do more and more and get back to it. And Kelly and Cindy are always ones that are great to watch. If you haven't got their channels, look them up because they're great people to watch. Kelly's got his weekly show. Cindy, she fishes until I get tired. I remember when I was younger, though, that's the enthusiasm I had for fishing is just every day, catch something or not. It was just fun to be out there. But now I'm getting older, and the guard dog takes my place. 'Cause my eyes are getting bad, and you know,
Yeah, as a little channel cat mouthing it.
it can help
Hey,
a lot
Kelly.
of people. Can help a lot of people out there as far as getting older, getting disabled in certain ways, eyesight, speed. Boy, I tell you, it's been a lifesaver for me.
All right. Well, I know since we're talking about bait casters, a lot of times people will ask us if the guard dog will work with the bait caster just because the rings are on the what would consider the other side of the rod.
Yep.
And
I'm using the bait caster right now, and I have the guard dog on it.
I got a little video here that shows me using it for on my bait caster I was telling you about. Let me show you that. All right.
Well, JPT, you're a lot warmer than we are here.
That's an old video too, Don.
That's cool.
Randy does some great videos.
Thanks, Don.
If you haven't got his channel, you need to go there and check him out. I think I only got one spinning rod that I use anymore. But it's gotten pretty natural for me to put it in, flip it over it. I don't think much of it anymore.
I've got some nice cats off the bait caster with the guard dog.
Yeah.
And the Kuma works great with it. I got it on the I caught them on the pen rival. It's hooked up to the Akuma now. So I'm just waiting to get the Akuma broke in.
Yeah, if you haven't got Randy subbed, he makes some great videos.
Appreciate it.
I'm subbed almost every. I think I got everybody on the guard dog team subbed. I think.
You think?
I have so many subs I'm subbed to. I don't remember who I got and where, who, what,
Yeah.
where, why, and how.
Yeah, the last 2 months I've been so sick and I was just out of energy, out of everything, and I got way behind on everybody and everything, but I've been slowly catching up.
I understand
That's
that. It's part of life.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. When you get to be an old fart like me, but
Hey, that's life.
You're not older, Don. You're wiser.
yeah, I'm wise. I got a lot of info. Just need to find somebody to pass it on to.
Yeah, you got to write a book. That's what you ought to do.
Yeah, it's fun to watch people fish, and as they
Yeah.
learn, it's like I've been doing that for years. But I tell you, fishing is just such a wonderful thing.
It's a wonderful time out here. Just having fun, watching people fish, and being able to get out and fish. It's a blast.
Yes, sea pops. The guard dog is pretty wonderful. It's adds a whole dimension. ARP Patriot, welcome aboard.
It's a rod that you can just bait out, cast it, and set it and forget it.
Yeah,
Because when they hit it, they're going to hit it.
I get those light strikes by the time I get up out of my chair, and if I move too fast, I'm not that controlled. I'll go right in the river if I run. And that's
Hey,
happened to
Jay.
I've jumped up and ran to my pole and actually had to step in the river to slow down. But the guard
Matter of
dog
fact,
takes care of that for me, and
I'll be right back. I want to check the bait on the guard dog.
yeah, and
What's
I
going on,
find
Jay?
it improves my hookup so much more.
Right.
Ones I would have missed, and the pike are tough to figure out, but so far I found if I leave slack in my line, like if I can just put my line in until it touches the ground, that gives them enough to play around, because once they turn that bait around and swallow it head first, they usually make a good run, but you don't want it going off before that.
Right.
So just give them a little bit of slack, and I set it a little bit tighter, and so far it's worked out good.
Yeah, that's the one fish I still need to catch on the guard dog. I've caught so many species, over a dozen probably on the guard dog, but I've yet to catch a pike because they are little nibblers, just like
Yeah.
you said. It's gonna
Get
happen though.
welcome aboard. Adam, welcome aboard. Ernest, welcome back. It's good to see you all come back in and join us. If you have any questions for Avid or anything, jump up there and let me know.
You didn't miss anything, Jay. I just went through like 6 pieces of Halloween candy, working on my 7th.
Yeah, Adam says when we hit 100 subs, we're going to have a big giveaway again. Jefferson,
How close are we?
Lord? I don't know where we're at yet.
I'll take a peeky right now.
I think we're at
Survey says 78.
78. So,
Yes, sir.
yeah, like and subscribe. So, Jay, what are you up to tonight?
Looks like he's watching the Broncos play.
Yeah.
say play. Didn't say win. But who knows? It could
I don't
happen.
watch football anymore. I don't watch sports anymore.
Yeah, they
Takes
just
away
got
from
series.
Fishing?
every chance I get away to go fishing.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, I
If it
should
ain't
be
work, it's fishing.
acting, but
Excuse me.
concentrating on getting better instead of fishing. But boy, I love fishing this time of year. We had a
I
hard,
fish any time of year I can if I can get to open water.
I
Yeah,
don't
we
need no
had a
dang
hard
open water.
so we got rid of all the bugs, and this is time to go shore fishing.
Bank fishing, I love it.
We're all white here. We got, some places got up 14 inches here in North Dakota. Good deal.
I drove down to Kaskaskia earlier today,
Yeah.
and I tell you what, down below the dam, that water is low. Plus, they're dredging it again, so that ain't good.
Nope. That's gonna take a while for that to recover.
It's going to take a long time before that below that dam recovers because they keep tearing up some good prime catfish habitat down there.
That's sad.
I mean,
on board. Jay said he likes the guard dog so he can set it up and then watch football game.
no,
Go.
no. If I'm out fishing, I'm not going to watch football.
I ain't gonna lie. I like to watch like Netflix or YouTube while I'm fishing, but that's what I got the guard dog for, right? Guard dog and bells.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
Hey, I can understand watching a movie.
Right? I like to relax.
You can relax watching the movie, but you ain't going to relax watching football.
I don't know. It might be relaxing for somebody. It's probably more interesting than watching a rod that ain't moving.
You show me one armchair quarterback that's going to sit through 4 quarters without jumping up, yelling, screaming, cussing, and fighting over the TV, and I'll give you $10.
Spring Mountain, welcome aboard. I think
Hey, Lisa.
Lisa, but it's the first time I seen your post. But thank you for coming aboard and subbing. That was nice of you.
I have not seen one true football sports fan sit through 4 quarters and be calm, cool, and collect.
Especially with online betting now, right? Everyone's like, every point counts now.
Yeah, every point counts, every foul counts against you, and you get mad about it. Hey, Adam. At least we're not skunked. We did catch one channel cat.
Yeah, we saw it. We were witness. Your record is safe.
Lisa,
I'm just waiting to catch another one, but they're just biting slow right now because of the storm coming through.
would one of mods mind dropping Randy's link and AVID link, please?
But I guarantee you, if this had been a moonlit night with the moon out and the stars out, the bite would be a whole lot different.
AVID, what's your favorite thing to cook?
Brisket.
What's your favorite dish?
Brisket, huh?
Brisket.
Texas style?
Yeah.
No, my style.
AVID style, huh?
It's what I call Bigfoot style.
Bigfoot.
It's a 20-hour brisket in the smoker.
Yeah, watch him cook one.
With applewood and hickory. Basically, you trim it up, not like they do Texas style for competition. You want to leave at least a 1/4 inch of fat above the meat on the fat side. And you just, on the other side, when you get to the meat side, you just basically want to trim off the silver skin, and you can easily either use mustard or something to adhere the seasoning to. I don't. I just do a dry seasoning.
Dry rub.
I got
Yeah,
run.
dry rub that I make myself, and I'll leave it on the meat while I'm getting the fire started. And as that meat warms up and gets wet, it's pulling that it's adhering to the seasoning and pulling that seasoning in.
Hmm.
And that seasoning will also help with your bark.
Man, y'all making me hungry.
But see, I use a coarse ground black pepper for the in the seasoning, because that's where a lot of your bark will come from. But I use like coarse ground black pepper, garlic powder, garlic, onion salt. I mean onion powder, not salt. I use chipotle pepper powder. I use some Old Bay, and I'll add maybe 2 or 3 teaspoons of maple syrup powder into it. Give it a little bit of the sweetness, and just spread on the brisket on both sides and let it adhere to it. And when
How
the
long do you
fire's
slow
ready,
cook it?
take it up and put it in the smoker.
How long do you smoke it?
Huh?
How long
I
do you
smoke
smoke
it
it?
for at least 18 to 20 hours in the
Nice.
offset wood smoker.
Melts in your mouth.
Oh, you won't even need a knife to cut it. You pick it up and it'll pull apart that easy. I won't pull it off the smoker until it reaches 205, 206. Preferred doneness, but I tell you what, every bit of that meat is juicy.
Looks like Colorado J was asking for your recipe, but all he's got to do is play back this live. Does it sound like you covered it all?
I gave a basic rub recipe that I basically use, but I use a spicier one for people that want something with a spice kick.
I like a little spice.
If you like a spicier rub recipe, I got one for you, but it will kick you. Trust me.
I like a little kicking.
How hot can you handle?
Oh, what doesn't kill me makes me stronger.
Okay, instead of putting in the chipotle peppers,
Right?
get you some habaneros and
Ooh. Little habanero action, huh?
smoke them with the seeds in it.
Hmm.
And when you get off the smoker, take out the seeds, then dry the habaneros out and grind them into a powder
Man, that sounds
and mix
good.
them in with a recipe that I gave you earlier and smoke it. And I guarantee you, when it comes off that smoker, it'll light you up.
I like that.
AVID
It'll light you up.
know where you live so he can come in to your house for some good smoked brisket.
But if you really want a good spicy brisket, instead of using a yellow mustard to get your rubs to stick to it, get some Tabasco sauce. Spread it all over that meat. Put your rub on there on both sides, and I tell you what, it comes off. You're gonna have a nice spicy brisket.
Hey,
I like
Facebook
it.
user. It doesn't show what your name is, but welcome aboard. Thank you for coming.
I can look that up. I can look that up right now.
I got a lot of recipes, and I do use a few recipes from Eileen's. Welcome to my kitchen from Eileen. She has a spicy barbecue sauce I use. And that adds some kick to any brisket. And
Yeah.
that's not for the faint of heart.
It's that time of year. I'm making salsa and hot sauce and sausage.
Well, Eileen makes a piggy rub barbecue sauce that is spicy. If you love spicy, get a hold of her and ask her to a price for whatever size you want, and she can accommodate you for it, and she'll send it out to you, and you'll like it.
Yeah, that piggy mix is pretty good too.
Piggy's rub is really good. It'll complement any brisket or any ribs or any pork that you put on the smoker or you cook with. It's really good. But Eileen has some good rub, good barbecue sauce that is really spicy, and I wouldn't say really spicy, but it has a nice bite to it.
Well, I mean, I like spice. I don't like heat for the sake of heat, but if it adds to the flavor, it can be hot as you want.
Yeah.
But this Piggy's Rub barbecue sauce, you'd like it, Randy. That she makes.
I like it already.
Yeah,
I tried it out for her channel. I tried it out and did a video on it. When I first tried it, it had a nice kick to it, and I wasn't expecting it. But now I keep using it. I love it. I wouldn't change anything about it. I wouldn't change anything about it. Oh, that's Wolfwood's getting tagged again.
Is that your lucky rod?
Huh?
Is that your lucky rod? The one that left?
No, the lucky rod's in back. That's a new reel on that rod that's getting hit. That's a new pin 5. I just bought Friday.
Jay, email me your address. I just might send you a bottle of hot sauce.
Hey, River Rat, do you have Eileen's Welcome to My Kitchen?
Yeah, I like going on her trivia night. You know,
you have her on Facebook?
AVID.
Now I want some brisket for dinner. Maybe I can Grubhub it.
If you do, can you post that link for Randy so you can check it out?
Yeah, I definitely want to check it out.
Because that Piggy's Rub and that Piggy's barbecue sauce they're boom, magic together. Even if you use a Piggy's barbecue sauce and a different rub that you use, you cannot go wrong. But for anybody that likes a spicy barbecue sauce, that's a sauce to go for. I'll tell you what, that is an amazing sauce.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to make some habanero pineapple hot sauce. Either tomorrow.
Friday, I made chili in honor of Johnny Small Peppers. And I did the ground beef. I diced the onions and diced some tomatoes and threw it in there with it. I put all the seasonings in there. And I went to the fridge, instead of grabbing the habaneros, I grabbed the Grim Reapers.
Oh, make that mistake once.
No, I did it intentionally in honor of Johnny Small Peppers, and I forgot to take out the seeds, and I diced it up.
Oh.
Threw 4 of them things in there.
Dang.
Yeah.
Seeds that get you.
It ain't the seeds that it's going to get you. It's the membrane inside the pepper. Is inside the membrane holds the capsaicin.
Yep.
And the capsaicin of the pepper is what's going to light you up. But knowing how to deal with that much heat after eating it, you need like
milk?
A couple big heaping teaspoons of peanut butter, which will help. It'll help take a lot of it, and milk or ice cream will help you with it too.
I'll tell you what, like you know what, back in the days when I was watching this documentary on TV, they were coming out when they first invented like hot wings. They were so hot,
Right.
and some lady was smart enough to pair it with thousand, what is it, that the ranch dressing, and that
Yeah.
seemed to help it. So little ranch
But before you
dressing on the side.
go eating, I will say this: if you're gonna go eat really spicy hot peppers, don't do it on an empty stomach. Never do it on an
Yeah,
empty
that
stomach.
makes sense.
That's the
That makes
worst
sense.
mistake.
Thank you, Ernest.
Eat a lot of peanut butter, bread, fatty foods. It's going to help you. River Rat, do you have her Facebook page?
Well, you've been dropping links like crazy.
If you do, that'd be great because that'd help her. That's her YouTube page right there, Randy.
Yeah, I'm making a note of this.
Can you post that for him too? Because he'll like that one.
She has
Because you can message her there on Facebook and ask her for prices for like a quart of the barbecue sauce and a quart of the seasoning. You see, I'm fixing to get a gallon of the
Yeah.
barbecue sauce and another 2 quarts of a rub.
You ain't messing around.
No, I don't mess around. When I find something good that I like, because she makes the rubs and the seasonings, the barbecue sauce, for me just without salt. You can have it made without salt, or with salt, or with sea salt. You just gotta let them know which way you want it made.
I got
But see, my rubs, I don't have no salts in it.
Yeah, I set up a little kitchen in my garage, but this
Thank you,
weather
Ernest.
changed things. I have to put the car in, but it was snowing like crazy a little while ago, but it kind of let up now. It's too early to have snow.
I'll tell you what, all this talk of good food and barbecue, and I'm sitting here eating Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, hey, Sour Patch
That's all I got.
takes a place. Hey,
that's all I got.
I
You gotta eat with.
Do you like country style ribs?
Heck yeah.
How do you cook them?
I don't cook anything. I just buy them. I make a mean
You don't have a
reservation.
grill, you don't have a smoker or anything?
Oh, hell no. I'm probably the only Asian that can't cook.
I tell you what, you get yourself an electric smoker. Instead of that, you can buy an electric smoker pretty cheap if you go on Facebook Marketplace. And you can set the temperature, set the time. Actually, you set the temperature around 200 and put them in there and leave them cook for that long overnight. And the next morning, you can bump them up to 250 to 300. You're going to have some ribs that's going to fall off that's going to be pork tender.
Making me hungry, Avid.
You can do ribs in an electric smoker that way, and keep putting applewood chips in there for the first 4 or 5 hours, about every hour or two. Then after that, you just let it go and let it slow cook, and you'll be happy.
Sounds good to me. I just ate my last piece of candy, so I'm hating it.
You'll be gaining more weight off candy than you will the meat.
Right?
Randy, I'll see if I can pull it up on my phone. Post it in chat.
I got it, Avid.
The
John
Facebook?
is all over it.
I got the YouTube.
No, that's talking about the Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if I can find it. Let's see here. How about this one? Facebook.
I got it.
You able to post it?
Well, Wine Cellar, thank you for coming in. Welcome aboard. Wine Cellar's never one of those channels you need sub to.
There you go, Randy. I posted it in chat for you.
Great content, great people.
What's your Facebook?
Very nice.
Welcome back. We were
And you can message her, ask her whatever size you want of seasonings you want, and whatever size barbecue sauce Piggy's hot sauce you want, or barbecue sauce you want, and she'll give you a price. She'll get it figured out. She'll let you know, and so get you sent out to you.
Sorry I missed you earlier, Johnny, but I had we had a benefit for my sister-in-law. She's got cancer, so we were over there all day and had a real nice turnout.
But I like to share out her stuff because she does good with seasonings, and when I find something good, I'll share it out with people. And her rub is the bomb. It's more for tenderizing the meat, more for flavoring the meat. It won't overpower the meat. It will enhance the flavor of the meat.
Yeah, JBT, I'm not ready for winter either. But at least it's.
And I tell you what,
you're at.
That's why I like her Piggy's rub, because once it's cooked in, it enhances all the flavor of the meat. It don't overpower it.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out, brother.
So
I'm all for that.
How many fish you caught tonight, Avid? Just that one cat, or did I miss one?
I caught one here. I caught one on live, and I caught two off the live.
Oh, okay.
Two off the live were about like 5 pounds a piece.
Yeah, I'd be happy with that.
But I didn't bring my fillet board or my Ziploc baggie, so I'm not keeping them. I'm throwing them all back. I was thinking about it last night about keeping the catfish, but I forgot my fillet knife and I forgot my Ziploc baggies. So they all get a reprieve. They get to go back and grow up.
Looks like Gerald's asking me about my cup here. This is a green steel. Green steel. Let's see if this camera can focus. Ooh, look at that. It's a pretty good camera. Green steel. You can get them off Amazon. Pretty good. Probably the best travel mug I found. Keeps your coffee cold, tea cold for hours. The only problem with it is do not drop it. You will bust this off. Trust me on this. This is the only downfall of this design. This handle will break if you drop it once, but otherwise, it's got like the Starbucks style drinky hole thingy that you can close up, just like that. So yeah. Uh-oh, looks like Avid might be on.
I hope so. I hope he gets the PB.
That's how we want to end up the show, right? The fish.
Him catching a PB. Johnny, thanks for dropping links. I hope everybody picks up people here. We haven't had any bad people come in here at all. Almost everybody I know and it's been a great time. I wish I was a good talker like Johnny, though. I keep the show going better. But I enjoy watching them. I wish I could join them in the peppers and stuff, but I don't know. I know so far I'm up the habaneros, and I really like the flavor in them, and I like cooking with them, and I like eating them. But I went to that benefit night, and they had a whole bunch of jalapenos, and they just, to me, were bitter and no bite to them at all, and just blah type peppers. Did he get one?
Looks like he's trying to bring it in. I can't tell how big it is right now.
Yeah, I can't tell if that's towel flapping or fish.
Right. I thought he had something on there, but you might be right. There might be a His little fishing towel. Looks like
Jay,
it's raining on him.
we haven't got any giveaways today. We're gonna have giveaways when we get 100 subscribers. We'll have another giveaway.
Yep.
Probably not every week, but we're gonna have them off and on. Yeah, Nikki, I wouldn't mind doing a green pepper with you. I like peppers. That's what excites me about making hot sauce is the different peppers and trying them
That
out.
was all my fault.
Was
I
it? Did you
forgot
lose it
to
at the
admit.
shore?
Yeah, he had it barely hooked in the whisker right at the bank.
I thought I saw you
And I
bringing in
tried to pull
something.
him up.
You tried to boat him, didn't
And
you, Avid? Yeah, you did. You tried to boat him. Yeah, you did.
I tried to boat a 15-pound channel cat. And he was barely hooked. He was pulling drag.
That's all right. I saw it. I saw it. I kind of saw it. It was something. I just
I
didn't know
tell
what
you
it
what,
was.
he was a nice one.
Oh, the big one that got away, huh?
He wasn't the biggest one, but he would have been. I mean, he'd been one you'd been proud of.
Yeah, well, that's all
For a
right.
15-pound channel cat.
Yeah, that would have been a
But
pretty
he had a
one.
belly on him too. He'd been feeding.
Getting ready for winter. They know what's up.
Oh yeah, he was not.
Hey, so
You see the rod takedown, didn't you? You seen how we took the rod down
Nick,
This
for
is,
his.
I'll eat a pepper with you, whatever you decide.
I tell you what, he almost laid that rod down on the ground. He's pulling so hard.
you ain't got a net?
I got the net. I just forgot to take it with me when I got out of the truck. Because I figured it was going to be a 5-pound channel cat. And, oh yeah, just bank flip it real quick.
That'll teach you.
Yeah. I was trying to show my bank skills.
Is that for me solo?
No, I'm pretty sure Solo was talking about Avid there.
That was me, so as a rookie move. I will give you that. That was a rookie move.
That's funny. He tried to boat him. I knew he tried to boat him.
Hey, that bank was, I mean, where I had him at the bank, I could have done it, but one rock was in the way.
All right,
You
Adam.
hit that one rock and that hook just popped right out of that skin.
Well, I think it's almost time to wrap it up, Don. What do you think, brother?
Oh, I just looked down. Yeah, I think it's about that time. So,
But I've had a good time. Thanks, Avid, for joining us. Appreciate it, brother.
You're welcome.
Randy, thank you for helping me out. Avid, it's a pleasure to have you up here. You're a man of many talents, and I appreciate that. And
You're welcome.
watching.
I try to help and support everybody out there.
I know
You're the
you
man.
and more people ought to sub to you. If somebody would drop his link, it'd be nice. But yeah, it was a nice night. And
After I get off here, I'll be alive a little bit longer on bank fishing for about maybe another 30, 40 minutes, maybe an hour.
so everybody go over to Avid channel and stick with them. I appreciate everybody that came in tonight. It was really a pleasure. I'm not the
But this
best.
time I'm not going to forget the net.
Yeah. I'm not
Yeah,
the best at hosting shows, but we're going to keep this going. We are the Guard Dog Inc. Pro staff members, and we're here to answer questions on any pro staff or Guard Dog products. And, if you're having problems, come in, give us a buzz, and I'm sure we can find an answer. So y'all
I
have a
just
great
want to say,
take care.
I just want to say you guys got a great show. Please keep it going because you guys have a lot to offer people.
Yeah, we're pretty much rookies, but we're trying.
You guys are doing good.
Well, thank you.
You guys are doing really good.
All right, guys. Happy Halloween. We'll see you next week.
All
Till
right.
next
What's
time.
Halloween?
Catch you all next week.
That's
5,
Halloween.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Peace out.
Take care, everybody.
Peace out.